And we are live. Okay, so we are coming over here and we're going to start by harvesting the wheat field. I have not had much of a chance to play today. I finally got into modding, so I've been spending most of my morning doing that. And I only came on this morning to fix a grief, I think. Um, so I have to look at our... Good morning, Nessa. I have to look at our yield from last night. So we obviously have this fully grown. Oh, hi. Whoa. Okay. Why can I not hit you? My hands are messing up. Come on. There we go. I think it's a combination of server lag and my hands. I know twice I went like that and just didn't hit him at all. There we go. Okay. So I want to check out stone. I stopped him mining last night when both the pickaxes broke. That is awesome. We're gonna have plenty of material today. And iron as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 3.5 double chests of ingots. And our poppies are completely full. Perfect. So our trash can system is working awesome in that area. Okay, come on. Perfect. Now we get to harvest a wheat field. Now this is always kind of awkward because I end up filling up my inventory, but I end up using the wheat for my food supply, so it's kind of useful. And the hay bales can be useful to use for decoration as well. I always end up needing a ton of hay bales when I use them for decoration too, so it's kind of useful to have. I end up with so many seeds. You are not blowing up my wheat. Get out of here. Go. Okay. Don't need the gunpowder. I don't know why I made my field this big, to be honest. I don't need this much wheat. Generally, instead of making a massive field, I just kind of, what's the word? I just make an automated farm. Isn't that really weird? Interesting. Okay, so our plans for today, I want to go see what I can actually get done on the end island. I'm kind of just marking out and doing the circle at the moment. So I don't know how much we can actually do of that tonight. However, something can make progress towards is I don't actually have a home over at my end portal. I always take a tunnel over to it. Or if I need to get there quick, like if there's a grief or something, I will check out the, or I'll just use the Enderman Farm Warp. Um, so I'm thinking we can work on the end portal tunnel I have set up. So at the moment, it's just kind of a cobblestone bridge. We would end up tearing that down and making it proper. You're lagging. Press F3. 80 FPS. I am not lagging whatsoever. I believe that is your end. Okay, so we're going to get rid of a few stacks of these seeds. And I'm watching my stream. I should be broadcasting at 30 FPS. I think 1080p? I'm honestly not sure. 4, 5. Yeah, this is way too many seeds. Oh, I broke that. Where did that arrow come from? I need you. Okay. And to replant. So I think this is the first time I've built an end portal tunnel in a while. I didn't really do tunnels last time, which was kind of disappointing. And one of the reasons why I chose not to set a home at my end portal is it kind of enables you to not really make tunnels. I want to do that this time around because it's an important part of playing. And with me having unlimited homes, that's something I can tend to forget to do. So for the style, I don't really want to make it end themed. I want to kind of do it around the theme of my base and then have something along the bottom that signifies it's the end portal tunnel. Similar to how I did for the bone farm. So theme of my base is kind of stone bricks, oak logs, and the stone that they've added in 1.13. Happy 1st of August to you as well, Gene. So the one across the bottom would either be purple or endstone bricks. I'm thinking purple would match that block palette better, but I'm not sure. We'll have to give both of them a shot, to be honest. Now the actual design of it is going to be rather simple, but I'm thinking since it's the end and a rather long tunnel, we can make it a little bit taller. So 5 blocks instead of 3, and possibly 4 wide instead of 3 as well. You need one more cat. Are you saying like one more type, or you're still missing one cat from the grief? One more type. Nice. Are you able to breed into the different types, or is it still dependent on what cats you have? At the very least, it's a lot easier to get cats now. Dependent. Okay, nice. I kind of like that system, because they did the same thing with pandas. Be nice if they did that for dogs as well, because dogs tend to be a lot more expressive than cats, but they're still not very expressive in Minecraft, which is kind of disappointing. Just buy them from the pet shop, because that's totally a thing you can do. The staff and I were actually discussing adding a plugin before James went on vacation that allows you to sell pets properly. So yeah, not custom pets, but like you can transfer the ownership of a pet. So with horses, it's not a big deal, but with like cats and dogs and parrots, you always own that pet yourself. So the problem comes when you want to give it to somebody else, you really can't. Or if you really enjoy going out and collecting them and finding different ones, or you've got a spare, or you've got some you'd like to breed and give to other people, you don't have the ability to do that. And it's
You
one of
make
those
me
instances
happy,
where
fellow.
Minecraft isn't really designed for
So
multiplayer all that well.
very
Thank you for the
happy.
follow, G6X25. Happy to have you. Yeah, looks at my 50 cats. Right, like you could start selling those and that could be your business. The issue comes when there's the implementation of it. So there are some where you get to turn your pet into a spawn egg and sell it. My problem with that would be it would have to be set up in a way you can't use it yourself then, because that would allow you to transfer your pets pretty easily. Um, that does seem to be a good way though, because then it's compatible with other item shops. Um, so our current item shop, for example, would work just fine with that. The other option would be you do a command, you're like, I want to sell this pet. So you do like sell pet and then that, and then you would punch the pet, and then you would then use the person's name, right? We might look for one that does both. I honestly haven't looked too much into the available plugins. I'm gonna actually trash these. This is kind of my end building supplies, by the way. Right, like we're also looking into the auction house. Play Apex. Don't know what Apex is, but I'm gonna play Minecraft tonight. What if the pet has no name? So it's not gonna be the pet itself name. It's gonna be like /sell the word pet, and you punch the pet to choose which pet you're selling. So it doesn't actually damage the pet. It stops the punch event and tells you, oh, this is the pet I want to choose. Trash can. So you. Right, so it'll stop all of the damage and it'll choose that pet based off of the fact that you tried to damage it. Right, like Block Locker. It stops you from opening the chest and instead places the sign. So you do have the capability of stopping events like that with mods. I dislike Fortnite, not because of the memes around it, but just because it's rather false. Like, it's just empty. Like I said, I'm going to be sticking with Minecraft tonight. So if you're just here to suggest that I play other games, probably not the best place for you to be. Okay, so I may end up having to stop harvesting that wheat here soon, or just making an automated one that deletes the wheat, because that's a decent amount of wheat right there. Play Minecraft. That's what we're gonna do. 2 followers today already. Nice. Okay, we're gonna need more apples here soon. Can you still buy those from farmers? I want to go check this out. Because I know that was something you used to be able to. You are a fisherman. A fisherman. Yes, you can buy apples from farmers. Perfect. Da, da, Cool. Don't. Why is this still on? This should be off. Well, at the very least, it stopped growing at some point. Why, though? Ah, that's broken. Okay, that works. So if there's a lag spike, that'll actually get stuck out here. What's that farm? This is, what is wrong with you? I think I need to update that piston. This is a zero-tick sugarcane farm. Piston, update. Come on, please don't be my fortune pick. Oh, I've broken the redstone. Come on, buddy. Server, please. DPS equals 0. Oh, it's dropped to 8. Hold on. Timings. Port. Really gonna take a minute to pull that up. Let me get a Chrome open. So that's gonna bring together why we're lagging out like this. Please don't be packet stuffs. I can't help that at all. Okay, we are lagging out because packets. Packets, packets, packets. So a decent amount of the tick is being taken up by items. I have not. Okay. Let's look at regions. Slash entity section. Search. Yes. The songs are great. Oh, it's a musical. Okay. So nothing crazy really. Dragon Fireball. So somebody's fighting the dragon at the moment. Okay. Played by Wolverine. Like the guy who plays Wolverine, or it's Wolverine himself? Okay, got it. What is wrong with this piston? There. Jeez. Need to get this redstone dust back here, though. Perfect. Okay, so that's fixed. We've got a ton of sugarcane, though. That was probably causing lag at some point. It stayed on. Ah, I need to put a trash can over there. Possibly. So it's butted. If the server lags, it doesn't get unbutted, so it just gets stuck. And I have to switch that lever, and it should unbud. But the server lagged when I switched the lever, so it didn't unbud. Problems with server lag. Okay, so we're gonna grab that, and we're gonna throw the rot flesh out over here. Oh wait, I know why items are causing server lag. Because we threw a bunch over here. And that's still processing. Okay. We need to get resources together. We need to go over to the end. 59 ender chests! Yeah, I tend to just make a stack of ender chests at the beginning of a world. Because I gather obsidian pretty easily. So, once I make it to the end, it's just like, oh, ender chests are easy now. Okay, yeah, we can show that off. Let's go down here. Did you mine the portal? No, I mined the end pillars with my ults. 'Cause, 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 ' It's actually really, really cool to watch. They just kind of descend down the pillar. My script is having a bit of problems because it's designed to work with haste 2, but Portal, please. Are you allowed to mine the pillars? You are, because they regenerate when you fight the Ender Dragon. So, this is my nether hub. It's pretty trash at the moment. This goes off to a village in that direction. It then goes that way. This, I don't remember why this is here, but I know guests will break it. And then this goes off to the end. So it goes this way a little bit, then off to that side. So if we're going to work on this, what we'll have to do is expand it 1 block to either side, dig up, dig to the sides, dig that out. Why not just add some sort of toggle variable that adjusts for the haste or lack of haste? I could. The problem is, I don't remember how I measured the time it takes to mine a block. The math behind it breaks my head. I am very bad at math. Here. So mine, craft, mining, calculator. No, calculator. Calculation. Might have to look at a pre-made calculator then. Breaking. Here we go. So it uses the base time in seconds is the block's hardness multiplied by 1.5 if the player can harvest the block with the current tool, or 5 if the player cannot. Assuming that the player can harvest the block, the next check is whether the player's tool increases the breaking speed for the block. See best tools for a full list. If the tool helps, then it increases the digging speed by a constant multiplier in the following table. If a proper tool is used, the multiplier is further increased by the efficiency enchantment. If the level of efficiency is not 0, then the level squared plus 1 is added to the tool speed. For example, efficiency 1 adds 2 to the value, while efficiency 5 adds 26. Speed is also increased by 20 times level percent per level of haste, while mining fatigue decreases it by 70% for level 1, 91% for level 2, and 99.73% for level 3. I just don't know how to make Minecraft scripts, and I'm pretty sure it would be considered hacking. So we allow the use of auto hotkey for alts, just not for mains. So auto hotkey. Auto hotkey is what allows me to like create this GUI and this GUI and do things like this. So I of course have to have access to those commands. Let's see. Master script. So this is the main script that I'm currently using to do all of what you just saw. And those things that you just saw are generally pretty simple. It's the implementation that can be a little bit hard. So, like you send T, send the text slash back, you send the key enter. Pretty simple. You have to define the window. You have to define the function you're using. You have to check if the window's active. You have to define the key you're using. Again, pretty simple. Now, if we go to the script we're using for Obsidian, scripts, global, Obsidian, AHK. So I have the check for each block hard-coded. Be great if I could just do the math myself, but I don't understand it at all. So what ends up being really hard is sitting down and actually figuring out how to do what you need it to do. Like just saying, I need to mine whatever the height of the pillar is down to Y1, whether or not I'm mining 2 or 1 block is one thing. Being able to get that to work out in math and getting that to work out in code is a different problem. Okay, so I have changed a little bit of the end island. So we removed, I don't know why I just picked up a ton of XP. I removed all of the path that I think it was Hermitus had built. And I started getting a circle laid out here in the middle. So I think, yes, I had finished the center circle. So we now have like a proper fighting arena now. Then code each block. Sometimes drawing simple patches from one point to another so you can visualize it. I kind of see what you're saying. So the issue is, I could mine like this and go directly down. Or I could mine like this, mine one, and I generally set the alts up like this. Shift backwards, and then if I mine like this, then I have to set up a lot less often. Essentially, I need to know the length of time it takes for this. Now if we look, calculator. So apparently that's a common search. But there isn't something already. So it's time, 1.3 level, 1.2 haste. Okay. Removed it. Removed what? I don't know what they're talking about. Hi. So yeah, it's an annoying calculation, and I don't remember how I figured it out properly last time. So I think first of all, what we can do here is we can remove this circle and make sure we're lined up everywhere. I think somebody stole my ender chest from in here, so we're gonna leave it alone. We're just gonna grab this one. I had an ender chest in here, and it's gone now. Either that or the ender dragon destroyed it. He shouldn't be able to destroy blocks, so. Do you guys want to actually see the obsidian mining script? Tea break. See you in a moment. I can't remember. No, okay. So I think the endstone goes up to the edge. Okay, cool. I will leave it alone. You like the end. Okay. So, yeah, the issue is that I don't know the exact time that I need to mine the obsidian blocks for, which means I'm just guessing how long it's going to take to get through there. Since I'm counting each time, I assume I've mined a block, which is a little bit of an issue. Now, the nice thing about the obsidian pillars is, like I said, they regenerate when you fight the dragon. So if I've just mined out an entire pillar, I just make sure to resummon the dragon before I leave, and we're set. Then nobody cares. So I think we're almost through, so we should have started over there. Oh look, we're back up to 20 TPS. Probably because enough people left. And if we're below 30, yep, that's why. Ah, that is so annoying. We used to be able to handle 60 players on the old server. So that's what's kind of got me annoyed with this. James should be back in a few days. We can look at upgrading then. Okay. We gotta figure out a way to transfer this. But that is something for another day. Why do I feel like this section's been mined? Because it has. I will deal with that later. So, sections for the... what is it called? That is red clay. Tunnel? Is that the word? Yes, end tunnel. So I'm thinking we can either use endstone or purpur. I'm honestly thinking purpur, but I don't have any. Once we're done with this, we are probably going to have to kill a couple of endermen and go out and get some purpur. I think purpur mines best with an axe, if I remember correctly. Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's get some Enderman. Hi, buddy. You're pretty laggy. Why are you going after them? What? So confused. I can't tell. Do diamond swords actually prevent teleportation from Enderman? It really feels like it sometimes. Why do you keep looking at them? Come on, where are we going? Okay. 5 ender pearls should be enough. Let's see if we can make this. Go to this one. That's a fail. Wait, no, we made it. Sweet. Kill the endermite. Got it. This might be a bad thing. Yep. Back to the end! My pearl didn't land in time. Let's go ahead and grab some more pearls while we're home. Should be in this chest. No, I think I moved them upstairs. Oh, this one. Like, wait a second, I never marked it. Okay, let's go back down. Why is my portal broken? What? Place nether portal. Placed fire. Placed nether portal. Placed obsidian. Hmm. I've literally been griefed while here. Welp. Literally while we were here. Ah, okay. 3, 2, 1. Radius. Grid. Time. Hours. No, they've left the server. Removed white bed, so that means he griefed my villager breeder. You guys kind of get to see the way we collect proof now. L2. He removed all the white beds. Ah. Well, I can roll it back pretty easily. It's just, why you do this? On the plus side, this has been my first grief, so there's that. When you grief the wrong dude. Yes. We don't need another page of beds. That's mostly trapdoors. 6. W. So I actually have a keybind that recaptures the previous region. Nice and useful. We don't need pages of captured chests. Chests. Yeah, I'll do a inventory lookup in a moment. Killed villager. Fun. Okay. 12. All my villagers. We're gonna have to go around and make sure everybody's in the same spot. W. Trade should go back okay. He killed all the villagers. I actually want to go out and look at this. That was a very useful ender pearl. Yes, every single villager on the first floor is now dead. On the plus side, he killed them in their spots, so that's not too big of a deal. Forgot I did that. 16. Place TNT. Oh, you're smart. 17. Oh, we don't need that one. Cancel. 18. 20. Okay. Now we will add action minus container. Action minus. Save. Go L2. Control Shift Q. Wait a second. Did he just join? I saw a person there. Who was that? Did you guys see that person? Okay, hold on. COL radius 100 times power. There's somebody else here. The piston's been removing sugarcane. Piston. Water. Come on, give me a person. 10, 20. Up with all the water. Mr. Evil Bunny. 30. 5. Ah. You have been found. Have fun. Now we get to do the same proof collection for him. Okay, so do. Clicked lever. Nothing really bait. Clicked lever. Clicked lever. He was just spamming a lever. Click chest. Okay. Click chest. No, I don't think so. It would have changed. 9, 10. Killed villager. Hold on. Save, please. 11. Killed villager. Removed iron block. And look, he clicked the lever again. Save. And 12. Removed white bed. Removed ender chest. Removed smooth stone. Oh, the beauty of it. And he removed an oak slab. Okay. Now we get to roll everybody back. Well, let's do container for him. Enchanted book, enchanted book, enchanted book, enchanted book. Perfect. Save. I need to lock those chests. COL 2. Control Shift W. COL 3. Okay. Now let's roll everybody back. Prepare for leg. So there's him. We're gonna copy his username. Oh, I should have just done it there. Perfect. And we're gonna remove container. And do RB. Perfect. And now we get to ban him. Not with a capital N, please. Ban everything slash theft. Perfect. We're all set. Sadly, my nether portal was not restored, so we're gonna trash those. Flint, steel. Ah. Oh, I still have CUI on. What? There we go. Okay, we're all set. Now we can go into the nether. It says your chords, by the way. I know. I knew I was gonna eventually get griefed, but trying to avoid my cords is too much of a problem when I'm doing technical things, because I need to know like block position differences and things like that. I tried to do that last time and it just ended up being a bit of a problem. Runs to mob space. This isn't the first time, this isn't the first stream I've given those out. Doesn't even get rid of that one random block in the road. So the problem is, oh wait, we needed to check other issues. I'll fix those later. So my problem is with the iron farm, if the villagers came out of their holding pens before they were killed, then that it's not going to roll that back. So there's lava back there. Yeah, right there, lava. Um, no, it isn't, Nessa. So, Gene, the issue is that it doesn't keep track of what I call cascading update events. So basically, do I have a bucket? I have a bucket, but no water. Let's see. If I do, I bucket. That's totally how you spell bucket. Water. One. Not a spawnable item. I wish it would just shorten it to water bucket. Okay. If I have a water bucket, right? I place it down. It has no idea that I place down this flowing water. It knows I placed down the source block, but it doesn't know that me placing down the source block caused this flowing water. Does that make sense? Same deal as if I break this, like all of these. It has no idea that me breaking all of those caused the rest of them to break. And it's very, very hard to get it to do that. And it will cause a lot more lag if it were to try. I think there is an experimental mode for it to do that, but it's hard. So generally, it's just not something that's done. It would be nice if they could do that, but it's just not worth it in the end when you look at the resources it takes up. We've run it on test servers, and just with the three of us, me, Minnie, and James testing things. Where did the rest of these go? Were they in the back here? Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Okay. Just with the three of us testing it, it lagged the server out, so it really wasn't worth it. Let's PT that off. Okay. Let's try and get back in here again. I don't know that it's going to be quite as easy. Go. No, I missed. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Ah, back to the end again. At least we can check up on villagers in the holding pens. Let's see. Come on, load in world. No, it's broken. Okay. We'll fix this later then. They must have died down here. I don't know where they died. Wherever they died, they're dead again. Looks like these guys are here, but there's only 2 in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Cool. I think it's pretty obvious, but we don't discuss bans in public channels. So please, as the ban request, or as the ban request, as the ban page says, submit an unban request. Just some villagers, just villagers, you know. Please submit an unban request. I will ban you from here, after all. Let's pillar down here. Pillar. Pearl. Lies! Lies and blasphemy. See, I'm thinking we could try and do a pearl thing down here. I don't know. He's totally innocent, right? Would have killed the golem if he didn't kill me. Yeah, because I'm totally not farming them already. Oh, I love that statement. I would have killed the golem that was about to fall into lava. Because that's how it works. I'm gonna log that real quick just to add to the ban. Hold on. Perfect. Got it. Okay, let's see if we can get into this again. 3, 2, 1. Nope, that's a fail. Wait! Why do I keep thinking it's a fail and then it works? That totally looks like a fail, right guys? Okay, let's get over to this closer island. Okay? And now we can walk on this pillar. I have bested the stalking Bataran? What is a Bataran? Is that like a Batarang? No idea. Okay, now we can finally collect some purple. Ah, what a trip. What a trip. Wait a second. Do I have a bow? I don't. We could have brought a bow and this would have been amazing. Because, bows break those in 1.14. I wanted to do that. That's disappointing. We're still gonna have to collect at least one, though. Come on. So it's 4 popped purple into a block, so we're gonna need a little bit. Get a short one. Yeah, like this guy. Easy. I had my eye on it. Come on, pick it up. I want to collect more than one, but I'm going to keep an eye out for some shorter ones. Like that one I might be able to get to. I can't really tell from here. Yeah, they added it in 1.14 to where if I were to take a bow and fire it at that, it would just pop off, and it's amazing. I think they added it in the same or not pre-release. Oh, what do they call their beta tests? Snapshots. They added it in the same snapshot that they added crossbows. So it ended up being every single like screenshot was just, hey, look at me, I'm aiming my crossbow at this chorus flower. I promise it does something. Can I have this chorus flower, please? Is that not allowed? Okay. Apparently it was just stuck midair. And you? Did that just fall into the void? It did. Okay. Waste of a durability. Now I think I can get to both of these two. So there's that one. That one. Perfect. And you? Ah, awesome. Just barely. How many stacks do we have? 2. I'm going to shoot for 4 stacks of purple. And I think at some point I might make the 0-tick purple farm. The lag, it's lag thingy. Oh, the item falling. Okay, I get what you're saying. We're getting close to 20 TPS now. We were at 20 earlier, but we've picked up a couple of players. You were kicked for AFK! Nice. Oh, I probably could have picked up a couple of those. Oh, no. Let's do these. Well, that's what you get for AFK. Okay. I'm over here. I think I can get this one. There we go. He is on vacation because his birthday was the same day as Minnie's. So he just kind of disappeared. He didn't do an announcement like James did. Even though we all told him, hey, make sure you just announce it to players so they don't think we fired you and you left. Like, no, it'll be fine. Nobody'll notice. Like, a few people noticed, but nobody really cares. It's kind of sad. He's gonna come back and go like, did everybody miss you? How did he follow me? Hi. Okay. Hello, non-dino. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 4. Perfect. Pearls, please! I'm just gonna pearl into the void. You ready for this? Because that pearl's totally gonna do something. Awesome. We need to fix void damage. Something to wait. Did my steak just turn into ender chests? Zeljim doesn't hack. I agree. He probably just followed me through the portal. He is a good detective. Probably. I mean, I did go through the portal on stream. Okay, so let's go place our chorus flower somewhere open. And yeah, we have 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The noob chorus flower farm. And then for this one, we're going to make it 1, 3. Perfection. Dun dun dun! Nobody could have guessed! So this will cause it to grow up and definitively form at least 2 chorus flowers. Good way to reproduce them. Why do you have so many ender chests? You are the second person to ask that. I consistently make a stack of ender chests with every new world as soon as I get to the end. So I did that 3 streams ago, I think. Okay. So now we need to cook these. It just makes it easy. I never have to worry about ender chests again. And I... No. What about you? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. What? I'm out of coal? Oh. Let's go get coal. I'm gonna need to process some of my coal now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Okay, I don't see a reason for more than that, more than a few. So, okay. I just kind of end up like placing them and forgetting about them. Imagine Iskal and crafting tables. I'm like that with ender chests. Like I started with a stack, right? I have one here, one here. I think I have one in this room. No. So this is basically just my spawn room at this point. So I have one there, one here, one down there somewhere that I like built into it by accident, and then I have one over here, and then I have one in the end that somebody stole. So anywhere where I'm working or I continuously come back to, I'll generally just set one up and then just leave it there. So you'll need moved. The Mod 52 didn't have access to the anvil, so I had to make a new one. And I just, come on. Not that hard to place a stair. Why do I have to be so bad at placing things? Yes, I assumed as much. Okay. Where to go? Can't put it there. Can't put it there. Put it there. Looks kind of weird, but it works. He was messaging me to find you. Nice. Okay, well, that spot for an anvil works. Okay, I have a question for you guys. For the outside of a nether tunnel, do you prefer cobblestone or stone to protect it from ghasts? If you have access to both. Because I can just as easily get either. Stone, cobble. Thank you, non-dino. I think I have a pretty equal amount of both cobblestone and stone. I actually have a little bit more cobble, it seems. Okay, since Jean answered... No, Nessa answered first, but she changed her mind to stone, so we're going to go stone. That's cobblestone. Thank you. This is what we did last time. We made the stone farm. So let's actually put a proper ender chest down here while we're here. Ta-da! Put you guys away. Those away. Perfect. Stone, greater than cobble. I agree, but I do like the new cobblestone texture. It feels a lot less dirty than the old one. So, you were asleep? Then how did you type? That is my question. What is this message? Okay, nothing important. So first things first, we need to open this up a little bit so we have a proper entrance. From the last stream when you made it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have like a cobblestone farm now. Let's open this side up. And it's nice, but it eats pickaxes. So that's fun. I ended up breaking an unbreaking 3 efficiency 5 silk touch pickaxe on it. I woke up and looked and was like, what? Only hour stream? Yeah, I ended up completing it a lot faster than I thought I would. I had to do all of the designing and stuff on camera, so I'm like, wait, this is gonna take like 3 hours at least. Like, no, it took only like 20 minutes, and then the rest was just making sure it all worked. So, I need to start planning multiple projects ahead of time, where I have like something I can do if I finish a project. So, I need to be doing that anyway. Like, I really plan my projects that day. So, like, I was thinking for most of my shift today, I
You
wonder what I can
make
do for
me
CapeCraft
happy,
tonight.
follower.
Thank you for the follow,
So
Drowsy Alloy.
very
Happy to have
happy.
you. But let's do 2 more on this side. I was thinking for most of my shift today, I wonder what I can do on CapeCraft tonight. Oh, you know, that nether tunnel that I have to the end. And I always hate it when I go through it. So let's do a proper nether tunnel there. This is quite uneven, guys. What am I doing? So I've got 4 here. 4 here, 2 here, 1 on either side. Should really have more on either side, to be honest. So let's do 1 more out here. Do this. I want this to look okay, so we have like a proper starting point. Okay, so that. I mean, obviously the stone is just kind of sitting here. Stone floor doesn't look too bad. We can do the walls proper. And then to either side, maybe. What's up, Bob Banana? Plates come down here. Thank you. I am glad to hear that. And down here. Up and down. Fix. Oh, that's the wrong stuff. Bob, don't right click on that. No, I don't want to answer that phone call at the moment. Please turn off. Like, wait, that's in my pocket. No, it's like right in front of me on a phone stand. And this side. Perfect. Got 2, 2, 4, and 4. Now we can start in the actual tunnel. Not quite there yet. I've only been doing this for a year, but thank you. And come down here. Now, we're going to start by going down the side of this, and then we'll go down the side and remove the middle, and then do the rest of it. Kind of to make it a little bit easier. Now, for where there's a wall, don't need to replace it with stone. So we're just going to do this. Now, if we're wanting to do 4 wide, we just need to add 1 to either side. Replace this with netherrack. Go up to here. And then these 2 need to be stone. Kind of like that. And then this will be the start of the wall. Got 4 wide, and then a wall here. Kind of like that. I'm gonna shout you out on Instagram. See you later. Keep in mind, I do not have an Instagram. We're gonna come up here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go 2 more. That is a rare encounter. Let's come up. We're gonna do stairs. I wonder if scaffolding would be a good idea here. 1, 2. We're gonna go down east away and break. 2. Why is there a horn sound? In Minecraft, you are probably in the middle of a villager raid or a pillager raid. Yeah, that's a pillager raid, I think. So, I wish thine the best of luck. I'm not in a village though. Um, are you in an area with villagers and beds? Or near a village? Yeah, then you're in a village. That's a village by definition. It's a definitional thing, to quote Vice Rhino. Perfect. So now we go back down this way. So a village is just an area that has villagers, beds, and workstations. That's a village. So I think Nessa was having this problem earlier. A village is a structure that generates, sure, but when you have a villager and a bed and a workstation, that's also a village where pillagers can spawn and pillage. Because a village is also a structure, or no, not a structure, it's a specific word for it. I don't know the word, but it's a type of entity, but not an entity. It's a definable object that you can interact with, and the game counts. So the game knows that you're in an area that contains villagers and beds, and will create a raid. Perfect. So I like this new texture. I like all of the new textures. I think there are very few that I have problems with. So it kind of looks really cool, and it fixes a lot of the issues I had with the old ones, with them sticking out weird or not working together. And we're going to do one layer here that has this. Perfect. We're going to mine through you, who are now gone. Fix that. Yes, can I please do that properly? Okay, and the side. Why are you dying, Nessa? I don't see a bunch of pillagers coming. They'll spawn in some random location around the village and then try and travel towards the center. If you have a bell anywhere, you can ring it and it'll highlight them. Okay, let's come over here. Perfection. Let's break the roof. Oh, that's fun. Yes, I like falling. Where did I get this stack of cobblestone? That's a little bit suspicious. Oh, it's from mining the path that was there. That was made out of cobblestone. Okay, let's block that off, because I don't want to fall there again. Okay, we have a path started. We're going to mine this out a little bit. And do the same idea here, but I'm going to do it from the other side for a little bit of variation, because why not? Come on. I feel like my whole system's messed up now. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm going a little bit too far. It's kind of the issue. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There was a guy at the beginning of the stream that asked me to hit F3, if you guys remember, because I was lagging. I think it was those guys that ended up raiding me. I am making a tunnel to my end portal. I can almost guarantee that it was them too. I'll have to go back and look at the video to see what their usernames were. That's kind of funny. The issue is I don't have a problem giving out my coordinates. I would have done it at some point. My grandma is working with a deaf guy right now. He downs 3 water bottles in like 15 minutes or so. Ah, that sounds like a good way to puke, to be honest. I can hardly even handle one, and I've been out in the heat all day. Yeah, that just sounds like, oh, I'm super thirsty. Let me drink something before my body has a chance to realize that I'm no longer thirsty. Yeah, I get like being super thirsty in the heat, but like if I drink a water bottle, um, Within like 3 sips, my stomach's full, and I can instantly tell, oh, yeah, that's enough water bottle. But if I keep drinking, or if I need to keep going and doing something else, then I know I can handle like a full water bottle in like 20 minutes or so. So I'll just keep going through it, even though I know I'm gonna feel kind of sick to my stomach for a little bit, because that water's worth having. Uh, yeah, they can be kind of a pain to find if you're in the middle of a massive base techno bear. Like I said, if you have a bell, you can kind of move it around and right click it and they'll start glowing. But they'll randomly get stuck in like under trees or fall in ravines. Like I've got those 2 ravines on my island and they keep falling in it and they just kind of stay there and then the raid ends and they're still there. So like I fell in the ravine the other day and there were like 4 raids stuck in there and I have no idea why they keep falling in that ravine. So yeah, kind of an issue. They need to work on their pathfinding, to be honest. Come on, fix the hole. I'm fairly certain gas do damage here, and I kind of like to keep it that way. What do you guys think about that? Gas doing damage to blocks and stuff. It's kind of hard to like use that to your advantage like it is creepers. I feel like creepers are way easier to use to grief things. Which is why we have that disabled. Ghasts are kind of hard to get to aim at you without them damaging you. So, and not only that, but you'd have to wait for one to spawn, and then they'll just randomly wander away and stuff. But I feel like it adds some challenge to building in the nether and stuff. Like, I wouldn't have to surround this whole thing with stone if the gas didn't deal damage. What do you guys think? And nobody respawns, I'm alone. Yay. Okay, this back. Perfect. Minecraft. I'm assuming that means you want to play original Minecraft. I don't know. Okay, so we've got a nice tunnel set up. We're getting to the turn here. I just made a simple hotkey for home. Would I be allowed to use it? You sure are. That is what I do after all. Anything you see us do that you actually have like in-game permissions for, you are perfectly allowed to do. If you see me using a script, you are allowed to do it. I have a command or a program called auto hotkey. Um, so it allows me to draw a GUI that types that in for me. And it's really, really nice and useful. Like he has a problem, he would walk away or turn around when we try to talk to him, and you would go and weed a bush or something, and when you walk by him in public, he will say, "Hi, how are you?" and stuff like that. Nice. Yeah, it is really easy. I think I ended up coding my master script on stream at some point, like in the last week. We don't have slashback. I know, but I was demonstrating something. Can someone send me a link? Sure deal. Sure deal. Why is that a word that I used? Sure thing. I was demonstrating. I don't use it in normal gameplay, I promise. But I end up having to use it when I'm helping people out, like teleporting between places and stuff. We have access to things that are useful, but we're not allowed to use them in normal gameplay. Like, I can actually do flash fly, for example. How do I use it? It is a scripting language, so you have to read the documentation. Yeah, but I'm not allowed to use slash fly. I also have like this command, for instance. You ready? This is one of my favorite commands to use when I'm helping people or when I'm messing with people. You ready? Slash J, and I can poof places. Awesome. You saw me doing that when I had my ender pearls. So I had like slash PTJ, and now anywhere I right click with my pickaxe, I jump to. It's really fun. It's like an OP ender pearl. because it doesn't have an arc and it just teleports you there. It's awesome. So, yeah, there are some commands like that we have access to that just make it a little bit easier to help people sometimes. Technically, we just have access to every command that Spigot and all of the plugins we use offer. But, yeah. Why does it have to take administrator? Because it installs your program files. Or it has access to them. My grandma just opened my door, looked around, and closed it. She was making sure you were alive! You can download the zip and then launch it from there. That should work. But I think you'll have to work around like getting it to compile and stuff. Yeah, I'd suggest trying to work with your parents and seeing if, how do I do zip? Instead of installing or downloading the installer, download the zip. We're gonna need to mend the pickaxe here soon. Oh, that was fire. Beautiful. Like, wait, that's lava. No, run away. Oh, it's just fire. We have a bit of time. Bit of distance to go there. And remember, we're gonna have to mine out 5 blocks up too. You have to cook! Oh, sadness. Back up, back up, back up. Probably don't need to go this far, but... What are you cooking? Is it like pasta or chicken? The people that teach independence make me cook. Yeah, pasta's really easy. That is something that you might wish to cook. It's a potato bowl. That's even easier! It's like, mash the potatoes, put it in the microwave, and like, seasonings and chicken? Is that the thing you were talking about in like February? Yeah, fake potatoes, chicken. Yeah, that's even easier than pasta. What is wrong with you? Nessa, stop complaining about general life things. Let's grab some netherrack and come up here. Where are we going? Hi, you are way easier than I had feared. And hoped. Jean put you on bed rest. Potatoes are my culture. Where do you live? Or is it just like a family thing? Are we even going the right distance? Are. Perfect. No pillagers on my map. You are not allowed to have that enabled, Technobear. That's not okay. Ban Technobear for hacking. We call having luck having potato. That's a little bit on the nose. Oh, geez, I wasn't even paying attention. Help. Bean the Technobear. Come on, don't be on fire. Please. I really hope I don't end up breaking this pickaxe because I'm not paying attention. Okay. We have made a distance. Let's go repair this pickaxe, though. Home, home. We're gonna drop off some of this netherrack because it's useful. I wonder if you can pronounce it correctly. What's the language? I want to know if I've heard the language before. Because I can't tell by the spelling. I've never heard that language before, so I'm not even gonna try. Da 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 da. Can I make it see players? Yes, you can make it see players, just not entities. Because you're not gonna get any advantage from players. Wither Skeleton Farm. Nice. By the way, has anybody noticed Wither Skeleton Farms working any better? Warp. No, home nether. I want to see this. There are 2 players in the nether. They did a change this morning. Okay, so there are a couple of mobs here. There's somebody else in the nether. Then I'd kind of understand why. Okay. How does your, I do. I just don't have nether on there. This is This is a hotkey for home. I just don't have my nether in that because I haven't added it yet. You want to see how simple it is to add a hotkey for my homes though. So commands, homes, new, text document. There. We'll keep that typo too. Edit. Slash home nether. Cool. I go back to this. And oh, didn't add it. Okay, I gotta fix that. Reload. And there it is, Nether. Perfect. You know, I can probably fix that home issue right now. Because I know exactly what it's doing. Edit with Notepad++. How did you make the UI though? I will send you the doc link, but for right now I need to check this. So it's not destroying the GUI. When GUI closes, GUI destroy. Then it should recreate the GUI. I add it. Numpad 5. Huh. How does one make a wither skeleton farm? It's based on natural spawning. What most people are doing right now is just expanding another fortress so they get more spawns. But you can also make them funnel into a single area and just kill them there and sort out other mobs like blazes, pigments, slimes, and you just get wither skeletons into an area. Okay, so we are adding GUI buttons. No, we are creating the GUI. We are adding GUI buttons. We are setting the font to 60, and I know for a fact that that doesn't work. Then we are showing the GUI. Then, when the GUI closes, we destroy it. Restart. Oh, server crash. Server crash. That didn't do that. There are a couple of commands that will crash the server at the moment. And I'm not seeing any of them run. I'm gonna go check the crash logs. Yep, right there, view edit. And I need to make sure this gets moved to the other screen. Run! Run! Current modification exception. By update physics. Oh, this wasn't a command. This was Redstone trying to move a trapdoor? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to send that to James. I can think of a few ways I could probably recreate such a situation, but well, no. So basically, it seems the physics like broke. Crash. You're in stream. Okay. Um. So something tried to update or do physics to a trapdoor with redstone. So like moving a trapdoor with a piston, like so, while simultaneously turning it on. I didn't think that would crash it because that's a pretty normal situation to test. But then a weird situation would be something like this. That would be a weird situation. That I kind of expected to crash. But yeah, I don't know what would have caused something like that. I will keep an eye on that though. That's not something we want to see. I expected that to crash. Yes, I did. Well, that's something I would have expected to crash if anything. Because I wasn't sure what kind of situation would trigger something like that. Anyway, we need to go to the ant farm. Oh, wait, no, I was trying to fix my master script. Let's do this. That's mine obsidian, that's master. So we've got GUI destroy, turn. Should be working. I don't know. Maybe this needs to be done here. Below the button handlers. Perfect. Okay. We are going to try that. Master HK. So you. We have Nether. Perfect. We are going to go into commands. Homes. We're going to delete Nether. We're going to check again. And Nether is gone. So that has fixed that. Troubleshooting 101. So Nether should be here again. Awesome! We have fixed it. Thank you, Nether. Okay, now let's send that documentation to Gene. So search. Bye. Here you go, Gene. Perfect. So that's all of the GUI commands. They're pretty basic, but they work pretty well too. Awesome. Warp and farm. And I want you. And I've got the whole end to myself. Awesome. So it's pretty basic, but it gets the job done at the end of the day. And the nice thing about it is it's directly integrated with auto hotkey, so you can literally use it to run a different function on auto hotkey. So you noticed I had a lot of repetition of code with creating, what's it called? Sending commands to the client. If I were to create a function with that, make it a lot easier. Anytime I wanted to send code to the, or send a command to the client, all I'd have to do is send client name and whether or not I want to hit enter. So it'd be send command, client command, yes or no, if I want to hit enter. Can't believe it took me that long to parse that out. Yes, there is. Command send is the function you want to look for, or control send. So I will grab that. Control send. Control send. Hold on. No, not control send. It's control click. Here we go. Like, wait, that's specifically for keyboard inputs. Control click is for mouse inputs. Here, I will demonstrate. So this is from back when we allowed the use of auto hotkey scripts on alts, or on mains, I mean. Control Alt F. Okay, now I can Alt Tab to a different window, such as the control click documentation. And I'm still clicking in the background. Beautiful! So this allows you to attack or fish or whatever on a different Minecraft account while still on this one. Now something I will mention I'm going to go ahead and disable this because it's a little bit cheaty. Control-Alt-G. And something I will mention is when you first launch Minecraft, the window title will be Minecraft 1.14.3. You need to change it to something different or you're not going to be able to play on your main account. Because it's going to be switching to your currently selected window. So I'm going to demonstrate that by using both windows being named Mob51 just because I can't name the other one back to 1.14.3. Come on. Though I do need to set something up to where I can fix that. So do that. So currently you can see that this window title is Minecraft 1.14.3. If I hit Control-Alt-Shift Numpad 5, it names it to Mob51 and we switch scenes. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause my scene switcher. Perfect. And switch to center screen. So you guys should see this working now. Awesome. Now we're going to go in here. I'm going to enable that clicking script again. So now you can see whichever screen is currently active is the one that's clicking. Even though that script is set to specifically target a window. I had 2 pizza rolls taken from me for putting them on the plate and cooling down for my dog. Nice. So, yeah, that's kind of the issue here, is you need to be able to name the title. So, the function for that is winSetTitle, if I remember correctly. If I name this window, that's Control-Alt-Shift 6, that sets this one to Mob52, and now this one doesn't get targeted, and it's only on Mob51 that you will see the script act. Makes it nice and easy. So if you look in my master script, I have a whole section for window naming. So I have a set of hotkeys that gets the active window title, then passes that into winSetTitle as window, and then sets it to instance1, which is a variable that's set at the top. Make sense? Kind of a cool system. It took a while for me to figure it out, but it makes it really, really fun to sit down and figure out. Okay, so I don't need Mob52. So to help with lag on the server, I'm going to disable him. Pickaxe is nice and repaired. I'm going to close that guy. Did I close the right one? No, I didn't. I didn't. Okay. Close my master script. Help. Go. That's a long hotkey. For naming, yeah, I wanted it to be. I didn't want to accidentally name windows I didn't want to because I haven't made a window undo script yet. I need it to save the stored variable of the previous window. And then if I say name Minecraft 1.14.3, I want it to name it back to Minecraft 1.14.3. So it should be easy, I just haven't done it yet. My development environment for auto hotkey is kind of broken at this point, so I just haven't bothered yet. It is something I plan to do though. Instead of doing more auto hotkey the past couple of days, I've been working on a fabric mod. So I heard 1.13.3. Oops. 1.14.3. Yeah, I would store it in another variable that's global. And then when I run the other hotkey, which would be say Control-Alt-Shift-1, I would get that variable, and instead of setting it to say instance1, I would set it to previous window. So I heard it while watching Netflix. Nice. Yeah, it's a cool system. I really do enjoy working with auto hotkey. Okay. More mining, guys! I remember when I first got into it, I spent hours trying to figure out how to do things like getting an alt to do this. I still have yet to figure this out. It's so hard to get it to do. I think I ended up posting updates to that in the Tech Talk channel, if any of you guys remember. It was a while ago. Now, it took forever to get it to do anything that resembled what I wanted it to do. There was like a whole beacon strip mine that I was trying to light up, and I just could not get it to do it properly. Okay, so we need to go around and make this 5 high. How high does this make it? If we do that, it is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. We would add that, but then if I do it here, that's 5 high. Perfect. So we'll just run down that way. Sounds good to me. Wait a second. If that's 5 high, this is the floor. That's the ceiling. Yeah, that works. I don't really know how far you're supposed to reach when you're mining like that. Kind of strange. I don't know it off the top of my head. But I know it can change ever so slightly. So if I do that, I mine a different layer than if I were to do that sometimes. I don't know. Interesting system, to say the least. May only get this dug out today. This is still taking a while. Back a little bit and a forward. So we need to go up and down here, and then the remainder should just be placing stone, which is nice and fast. Let's start on the edge, going back. Now this is something I really enjoyed scripting. I was able to do this, and it was pretty much just walking down. So it was like, hold left click, walk. But I had to make sure I went at a specific speed. So it was like, I cycled between walk and shift. Where even if I was going at, even if I was going with the speed effect, I would always get every single block going down. But I lost the script because I'm not good at file management, which is why you use GitHub. And that's kind of why my development environment for auto hotkeys kind of messed up at the moment. I need to get Atom installed again. It's a good text editor for like basic text files because it's built for HTML, but it's not like a fully featured IDE like IntelliJ is. But it uses GitHub pretty nicely, so that's what I'm going to be developing on. But I don't have gold. Bit of a problem when you want to use it. So I do have a question for those of you that are still here. We have discussed, I have it installed, but don't use it. It's mainly useful for, well, I mainly used to use it to develop web applications and websites. It's primarily built for HTML and JavaScript, and PHP, of course. So it doesn't have much use elsewhere, but it does allow for importing of custom languages. But since it's built to deal with plain text languages that don't have like imports and stuff, as far as like having to deal with oh, what's it called? This is backwards. I knew something was wrong. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and place 2 down that whole side. Anyway, it's primarily built for plain text languages. So you end up with a lot of situations where it's useful for editing other things too. Like if you're having to do editors, or not editors, like config file changes in GitHub, Atom's nice and useful because it does nice plain text changes, and it's configurable. It's useful to use with GitHub. If you compare it to IntelliJ, it's vastly overfeatured for plain text languages. So it takes a lot longer to load up and has too many options for just editing plain text. So I don't want to have to open Atom every time I just want to edit my master script. It just seems a little bit too much to me. Back to my question. Some of the things we've discussed tonight, um, like we had mentioned, kind of go into the realm where you could consider them to be cheating. And some of the things I really think would be fun to develop definitely do, such as setting up an alt to be able to automatically strip mine. I think that that would be really, really fun to do, but it requires hooks into the game, like developing a mod to do it. So what would you guys think about a recorded series where I do that? Where I sit down and go through the process of like having to figure out, okay, I've done X, Y, and Z, and this is how it broke, and now we got to figure out what logic we have to go through to fix it. I think it would be really fun because I really enjoy going through that kind of logic. Yeah, I think that's going to be fun to do. Not necessarily live coding. It's definitely going to be something I have to record because I spend hours literally just looking up a single function trying to figure out how to do it because I'm still very, very new to it. Um, yeah, but I don't really have a process down just yet. Um, and a lot of the times I'm currently waiting on support from the people who are more used to it. Oh, up. So if I were to do something like that, we may do streams in the world, but for the most part, it would be a recorded series. And it would be a couple of months down the line once I get better at developing in Fabric or Forge. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to see if there were any thoughts in that direction. Let's come down this way. Keep falling down this hole and it's getting frustrating. Don't see why not. Yeah, I really enjoy doing it, and working with extra player entities like that can be fun. I don't think I would release the code just because it would be too easy to allow people to be like cheaty about it. If I did release the code, I would have to do I would have to do it in a way that requires it to be on the server, like having server sent information. Um, that's really the only way I could see it being done. Um, like I'd have to set up some server side mod for it, which I could very easily do. Both Fabric and Forge have server side. Right, click to mine. Both Fabric and Forge have server side versions that allow for that. And it would make coding it a lot easier because you'd be able to get responses from the server. So I could do that, but I think starting off it would definitely have to be a private repository, which is really no issue. So, um, yeah, I think going through the logic there would be quite fun. I'm really not looking forward to having to place all of those blocks back at the top there. Ah, joyous. Why did we choose 5 and not 7? That's my question. Yay, I fell again. I walked off the edge. Okay, let's go back and place these blocks back. Yeah, I have to jump every time too. Oh, glorious. Do I really need to place these blocks back today? I just do it later. Let's mine this quartz. Yeah, this is a little fun. Let's get this area down here done. um that's gonna be quite grindy, just placing those back. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes or so, but it just doesn't seem fun to do just staring at it. Looks like something I just do while watching a video or something. I might do it in between compiles tonight. Come on, place the blocks. Oh look, we have to go remove lava. See, that's way more fun than jumping and placing blocks. I told you we'd find something better to do. Oh, I'm on fire. Should have removed it first. Okay, let's get up here. Come on, stop jumping. Almost there yet. That's such a far distance to go. Jeez. The nether roof. Glorious. Little bit higher. And... Ah. Perfect. Yes, okay. Gotta watch out for these block legs. So, with all the donations we've been getting recently to CapeCraft, we should be able to do a nice server upgrade. Thank you for the follow, MK Knight. Is it M Knight or MK Knight? Oh, jeez. That's kind of a confusing name, but a nice one. Decided to pass by. Well, happy to see you. M Knight. Got it. Yeah, MC Knight. Okay, got it. And I am now down to half a heart. Okay, let's get back up here. What about Mike? Yeah, that kind of sounds pretty similar. I hate this pillaring lag. I'm so glad this is fixed in 1.14.3. It's gonna make me, or 0.4 if I could get the version numbers right. I'm so glad that's gonna be fixed. Granted, it's not as big of a deal if you use scaffolding, but you don't always have scaffolding on you. When I get shulker boxes, I'm just gonna have a shulker box of scaffolding in my chest. That's gonna be a thing. I'm probably gonna set up to do a shulker rating. Should probably mention that the server is fun to play on. It is. It's Steve95331. Yes, the server is very fun to play on. We work quite hard to make sure that that's possible. What are these thunders for other than stickers? They're basically. So Mixer is based on trying to be more interactive with streamers. So I can set things up to allow you to be interactive with the game, which is something else that I'm thinking about doing if I do a development stream like that, or development world, is trying to do similar to what Tango Tech is doing with Rule Our World, where you can spend sparks to interact with the world. Can I take that first place with Thunder? You sure can. So you can interact with games that streamers are playing if they have it set up properly, and you spend sparks to do it. Sparks are earned by watching streams or talking in chat, or streaming yourself, and then you can also earn sparks as a partner by having people spend sparks on your stream. So it ends up being a pretty cool system overall because it entices people to interact with streams and they're used to interact with streams. So it can be kind of fun. Yeah, like for the most part, those emotes are kind of nice. Also, what do you do with Sparks? I got like 5k. You interact with streams when they have them set up on games, and then you do the stickers and chat emotes that people are spamming now. Nice. Um, so did you manage to get the one place now? I have no way of telling, to be honest. 2 million. Jeez, you must watch a lot of Mixer. I really got to get back into the Mixer community. It's been a while. I haven't watched too many streams as of late. I actually don't get sparks from people using them. Only partners do, sadly. But it is kind of cool overall because it's nice to see people trying to interact. Come on, up to the lava. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Perfect. Oh geez, help. Come on, come on. Gotta be slow about it or I'm gonna get knocked off the pillar. What's that X, the 6, in the top left corner? That is the amount of viewers currently watching. It should also be displayed in the tab of in the same position. Thank you for the host, Real Housey. I don't know why I started saying that weird, but okay. Thank you for the host. Um, yeah. So that is the amount of people currently watching. It's also displayed on the overlay, but that's mainly for the recording. 0 host gang. Nice. It actually doesn't tell me how many people hosted, but it is what it is. Can I have some food? Perfect. Now we're gonna get these guys in. Yeah, I really think the only thing we're gonna get accomplished tonight is getting this laid out. And the creeper meme. Perfect. Okay. So we've got the final part of the floor here, and then we have to go back and do all the walls. Do you think we should do the ceiling tonight? I'm thinking we should make it a little bit taller, but I'm not sure. It wouldn't be too hard to do if I actually used scaffolding, to be honest. Might be easier than placing all of those blocks in. Can I place these properly? Keeps sounding weird when I try and say that, but okay. There we go in a nice rhythm. Perfect. And I back it down into this way. Why do people keep fighting iron golems? That's not a good way to get iron. Jeez. Anybody know why you would fight an iron golem for iron? Does anybody in here do that? Like, you get 4 ingots max, but you end up losing so much armor health and health yourself that is it really worth it in the end? Come on, I can get into a flow here. Desperate times call for desperate decisions. That's 1 million sparks? Jeez, dude. Why would you drop that many sparks at once? You're giving nobody else a chance. We need to grab more stone now, by the way. And back up here. And by the way, that's only for a week. You just spent 1 million sparks to be on the leaderboard for a single week. Do you really think that's worth? You have to refresh, and then even then it's only every 5 minutes. So, I like Mixer. It's cool. It is. And then on top of that, you get like that instant communication. It's really cool. I've still got another million. It's cool. Put this cobblestone away. Right here. Endstone should be over here. Perfection. I don't have a chest for quartz, but I have a chest for ores. The sparks are a cool feature you can now support without wasting your own money. Exactly. And not only that, sparks are generally used to actually do something in stream. So, like I said, I've been thinking about setting that up in some way. So, we'll see how that goes. I need stone. That's what I came back here for. Oh look, the purple grew. How did that happen? I haven't been here. This is like my second time on Mixer, and the first was on Xbox. Nice. Get you, and you, and you, and you. Should have brought a bow, but okay. Gonna end up getting more sparks anyway. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. And 1, and 2, and break. 1, 2. Perfect. Any tips to get rid of bats? Posted a screenshot in Discord. I don't even know. That's just... I was wondering. That. Like what? I don't even know how to deal with that, but okay. Let's switch back to there. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit beyond my knowledge. I'm sorry. Generally, I know a lot about how things spawn, but I think bats just spawn on any surface that is dark, so... But it's a mob spawner. You can't fix that. That seems like something's broken server side. I don't know. Ah, I don't know. That just seems broken. I'm gonna have to look into that. That just doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't think I can target specific mobs. No, I can't. I can only target specific types of mobs. So I don't want to accidentally kill everything either. Because that command... We don't have @E in Spigot, sadly. My streamer friend on YouTube is going to start a stream, start a realm, which is really nice of him. He's using the money from memberships for the realm, not promoting him, just saying that he's a very nice person. Nice. Yeah, streaming really does kind of open up a lot of possibilities. Not just monetarily, but like getting feedback on certain things and, making sure that you keep yourself interacting with people. It's nice. So that's 4 tall. We need 1 more. And I think scaffolding would be a good idea. Let's go finish this up, and we'll come back to doing that wall later. First is me with 1 million. Second is Holy Toby with 20k. Nice. Welcome to the leaderboard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've claimed it for the week. I don't know what day it resets, but yeah, thank you for ruining my statistics. Oh, that's ridiculous. And then third is me. That's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna try our best to get 5 high walls on either side of this. Edge of the portal, perfect. 1 there. 2, we're gonna go down like this. So, I'm gonna save up an entire month, come in here, and donate it all. Jeez, that's ridiculous. That one, please. I need to make sure I don't click a little too early here. This is the kind of thing I really enjoy automating though. Like imagine if I had to build a 20k line stone. It would just be like 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, wait. That's really all it is. You're 5th. Nice. Yeah, I don't generally get a lot of people just like spamming sparks. 2, wait, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, wait, and you just keep going. Hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm not really sure how to pronounce your name, so I'm not going to try. Perfect. And let's go back. Get stuck. Yeah. Let's go up here. 1, 2, back. So you can kind of get past being slowed down by going on the edge of the block here, which is nice. My name is pronounced like Jose in the future. Just for the future. Got it. I forgot how many dogs I have. I'd imagine a couple hundred. Let's go back. Real Jose equals Jose. I'd imagine it's real Jose. Yeah. Rather than just completely removing the real part. Let's get that. Keep being a little bit impatient with replacing that second block. Try and set it up a little bit better then. Okay, got it. I don't know why I keep turning my head like it's gonna change. I can see. It really doesn't at all. So it makes no sense. Oh, somebody's reported something. Again? Oh my gosh, Darth, what is wrong? I guess we're gonna fix another grief, guys. Oh, I've completed the challenge subspace bubble by accident. Ah, okay, let's see what's up with Darth Gexel. Oh, fun. I think this guy was already banned, but I'm gonna make sure. 2, 3, 4. Need a different window. Don't have my password on this one. Ooh, too many tabs. Help. Here we go. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Working on it. CapeCraft.net/admin. Perfect. Bit broken, but okay. Okay, he has not been banned.
You make me
Da, da,
happy,
da.
follower. So
Perfect.
very happy.
So, we're gonna take these. And save. Control Shift Q. And save. Let's do 20 hours. Magic! Now, looks like sheep have been killed. I'd imagine by the lava. So look up action kill radius 10 times time hours. Yes, lava. So we need to do hashtag lava. I think I had a follow there. Thank you for the follow, real Jose. Lava action kill. We want to make sure we do action kill there. And there are the sheep. Perfect. This sponge. Okay, Darth Gexel. What's up? I feel bad for Darth. Poor random person that I've never heard of. My house is never going to be griefed because it's on top of a mountain. Well, my house was griefed today, and it's on an island. And then somebody else's house was griefed yesterday or this morning, and they're literally buried in a bunker. So everything can be griefed. Depends on the situation. Da, 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 da. Make what? Oh, make a house. Got it. I'm gonna change my name real quick. I don't want to be Ego Housing or Ego Jose. Um, so it starts with a Z. Ah, I can see who placed sign or to put items in chest. Z and numbers. Z amazing? Possibly. We'll find out. I have been given dried kelp. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Nope. Okay. /R for O E. Oh my gosh. Verify this. CakeCraftUXI, not O. Now that's a Russian name. Really does look like it. He's gonna have fun typing that out. We're gonna see what he reacts with that. Okay. No way, Jose. Nice. Let's go. Where were we? Should have set a save. Yeah, we're gonna have to travel all the way back. Ouch! I hurt my ankle at work today, and I keep trying to step on it weird. Now let's switch back to survival. The pun makes it so much easier for others to pronounce my name. It does. I should have switched to survival there. Did I fail that command? No, I hit COI. Good job, Moth. Let's just start here with the walls rather than going all the way down. How would you pronounce that name? Ooh, that's a good question. Don't remember. I don't know. Um, I think A is pronounced differently in Russian, right? Ninja got paid over $9 million to stream on Mixer. $900 million, that is. Jeez. Don't know who Ninja is, but that's a bit ridiculous. I think K is pronounced differently as well as UX. That's not even a proper English thing, so I have no idea where to even begin. GZI isn't even an English thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin with that. To be honest, in English, it just looks like gibberish. It's hard to pronounce if you aren't Slavic. I can imagine, because to me, it just looks like a bunch of random characters. Because every single time I try and parse out a syllable there, it's just like, that doesn't even make a sound in English. Or at least what sound it does make isn't even considered a proper syllable. I've never actually learned another language beyond Latin. Problem with Latin is that English is like largely based on Latin, so every sound is already in English, so it doesn't really count. I used to. I never used it, so I kind of just forgot, but I still know a lot of like the root stuff. I don't have one. Cast some magic. Well, I know enough that I can generally understand what they mean when they use it as magic words, but you can generally do that just knowing most languages anyway, which is why they use that. Because the idea is with Latin, there's a general understanding because most languages are based on it. Um, but like I know how to parse it okay if I'm given the words, if that makes sense. I remember the structure of it, but I don't remember enough words to actually make a sentence. So that's the problem. If I got back into it, I'd imagine I'd be able to pick it up pretty quick. It's been 6 years since I've done anything with Latin. I really just took it because my high school required it, so.
You make me happy,
Thank you for the follow,
follow.
Steady Squash.
So
See you
very
later, No Way,
happy.
Jose. Thank you. And I'll probably be heading out here soon, too. 2 hours is generally my limit for tonight. Thursday nights, that is. So, might go for another 10 minutes or so. Want to get at least this first section of the bridge done. I tried learning multiple languages, but then I just kind of learned some words and didn't make much of it. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of how it ends up being. One of the problems with it is if you don't actively use the language in an everyday environment, you don't end up needing it or you don't end up learning it okay because you don't use it. It's like you can learn math okay, but then if you never use it, you'll just forget it. Why do I keep turning my head? Help. Making my neck hurt. Okay. So we've got 2 to do here, 2 to do there. Perfect. Or 3 to do, 5 to do. Why am I so bad at, like, parsing words out lately? Go. Okay, 3 up, 1, 2, 3. Now, this is something I wasn't sure if it was changed in 1.14 or what. It's fun hearing Russian people talk in movies or series, and people can't understand what they're saying, but you can. Superiority, low. Nice. I mean, it's like saying it's like saying you like watching Japanese anime just because You understand what the English people are saying, but anybody else watching can't. Because there are animes that do that. Like if you remember Death Note, the sub of it still had the Americans that came to see L speak in English. And then L was able to respond in English because he's L, of course. So, as an example. Nice. Yeah, it's always good when somebody brings up one of your favorite series and it's like, oh my gosh, the memories, I must rewatch. Oh, you're already rewatching it. Nice. I think I rewatched it like... It is a long bridge. It's all the way to an end portal. Um, the timing of mentioning it, I know. I think I rewatched it like 5 months ago. I think at the time I mentioned I miss L, like at the end of it, and nobody knew what I was talking about, and it made me sad. Like in general, off topic. Come on, a little bit further back, and then all the way up to you. Got it! Okay, now, this side. We're gonna do two. Come on, jump, and back. Oh, I messed up. Got it! If you search up the letter in L, you get all from Death Note mostly. Well, yeah, because the only other thing would be the alphabet. I'm pretty sure a character with an entire fandom built around it will get more results than the alphabet. Just my opinion, to be honest. But we have facts to back it up sometimes. Why do I keep messing this up? I almost mined the wrong block there. Right there. Who doesn't Google the alphabet every day? Anybody older than 4. There we go. I mean, I could see... I actually can't think of a single situation where I need to Google the alphabet. I don't know. Maybe if I wanted to learn why a specific character symbol was chosen? I mean, I literally have to like cycle through the alphabet song every time I do it, but like Y, Q, W, X. No? Okay, yeah, I could see that. But yeah, switching between different languages is a problem. Wait, is this unbalanced? No, we're fine. There, at least here in America, we have a song that we're taught from when we're like 3 to sing through when we need to know the order of the alphabet. If that makes sense. But I'd imagine you have a similar kind of theme to go off of when you're doing that for years. Or maybe Americans are just stupid. I don't know. Um, yeah, you just end up memorizing it by that, and then as you go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I'm assuming, oh, C, and then a different C with an with a accent. So A, B, C, accented C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, accented S, T, U, V, Z, accented Z. It's a C with a roof. I never learned the different accents, I just know they're accents. So, I know there are different accents that mean you're supposed to pronounce them a different way, um, just to make it easier, but we call it a roof for some reason. I can kind of see why. C is CH. So you use that sound enough that you have to make a special character for it, or you use it in enough circumstances. Yeah, like I get that. That's the only situation in which we say ch. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Like ch is always ch, and like I don't think there's any situation in which you change the sound of ch. But I am not an English professor, so yeah, like I said, that's the only way we pronounce ch. I don't think there's any other way to pronounce it. Do you ever get somebody pronouncing that one wrong? That doesn't really seem like something you can pronounce wrong to me. I don't know, that might just be me though. For some reason people can't pronounce it correctly. Maybe they just can't wrap their heads around, hey, it's literally just the letters CH. They can say Chernobyl. Oh yay, lava, but not CH. Yeah, that just sounds, wait, I can save myself. No? Oh, that's disappointing. Forest fruit cannot save you from lava. Okay, time to travel back. We probably need more stone anyway, to be honest. Pro gamer is like, wait, I have chorus fruit. Go. I think I ended up falling too deep into the lava and it just didn't have any place to teleport me. Could insta TP'd home. I could have. But that's shady. I think the only reason we have that permission, I don't think that's actually a permission that people have. Wait, I have 2 iron in here. I don't know why I have 2 iron in there. Slash spawn. That used to be a permission that you unlocked at some point. Nope, it's not a permission you unlock anymore. Okay. Why are your chests a full block? Because I have a texture pack. Because I like it better this way. I very much like it better this way. Make it for member. It's something I'd be willing to add. But we'd probably make it for a low rank. Just because it's not a big permission. And into here we go. Um, that's a matter of opinion. See, I'm not gonna say that member is low, simply because it does take a lot of time for people to reach there. But I still have 2,200 hours, and 200 of that is from this server. I like the chests that way too, which is why I asked Mob for it a while ago. Yep, it's a cool way to have chests. I like it. Perfect, and off we go this way. Vanilla tweaks. It is not a vanilla tweaks feature. It is something I had to custom make. That is my own resource pack. I think James got the assets for it, but then I ended up like stitching it together and getting it to work. Yeah, I know how to resource pack. Not nearly as good as Cal does, but I know how to. 2-man job? Yeah, that's actually how chess used to be. So what James did is he found the old assets online for full block chests. And then I think when they added double chests, they made it to where they're smaller than a full block. So I ended up having to edit the texture so that they worked for double chests now. Yeah, you could do that. I've seen texture packs where people have completely randomized all the sounds. And I've seen mods where every single sound is randomized every time it plays. So just imagine breaking a block and it making the vanilla Ender Dragon summon sound. Or the explosion sound. Or the death sound. Or the damage sound. Because breaking a block makes a sound. TNT hissing. Exactly. Like you can no longer trust your ears. because everything makes a random sound. I don't know how to do block models, so I couldn't have done the chests, so I'm not that good. I actually do know how to do block models because I've done it in modding before. However, I'm not that good at making textures. Um, and I know very little about how the actual structure works. See, if you can you output block models from Blender? If so, that'd be amazing. So if I made a 16-bit model in Blender, could I output it to the JSON format that Minecraft uses? There's probably a plugin for it somewhere, I'd imagine. I really hope so, because that'd be awesome. I just switched to Blender for making block models instead of making them manually. I know how to use Blender okay. Making them manually is an absolute pain. You have to like define every single square, its coordinates, offset, and size. And then you use it in a text editor, which is just annoying. Yeah, Blender's awesome. I need to get more into using it. Really, really been trying to crack down on the projects I've been wanting to do lately. Please, can I place blocks properly? Okay. Well, Minecraft does not like me. We have this section of the tunnel done. That took a lot longer than I was expecting for once. Geez. Like the past 3 weeks, I've been just completing projects left and right, and it taking way less time. But yeah, this took way longer. I make item models with Blockbench. Not the best tool, but I don't have a job to get the model maker I want to use. Eh, that's valid. I've heard of Blockbench before, I've just never used it myself. To here, back and a forward. Finish up these walls. We'll come up and do the ceilings later. Oh, I have forgotten to jump up here. Yeah, I didn't know that there were any model makers that required you to pay. Is it a monthly thing or is it just a like one-time thing? Perfect. Walls, so we've got a hole there and a hole there. Autodesk? That's a bit much. Those are both a bit much. Because you're literally just making like 3 cubes at max, I think. Yeah, because you can only make, it's either 3 or 6 cubes at most, and then you can only have each of them rotated in one direction. So using something of that scale is a little bit ridiculous. I don't even think that would be worth it to any degree. Buying them just for Minecraft, yeah. Not worth it whatsoever. Okay. Remember using a Minecraft mod maker and then trying to use Blockbench, and it was just weird. Yeah, trying to get into that mentality is kind of hard, and that's why people kind of go against mod makers because they allow you to kind of bypass that issue. Okay, well, on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow for what should be Don't Starve Together. Have a nice night. This was really, really fun. I really enjoyed talking with you all. And this was a really, really fun stream. See you tomorrow.